Gender parity does not only benefit women, it benefits whole families, organizations, countries, and in the end, will benefit our world.
Women have to have the courage, even if you are at 70%, to just say, yes, I can do it, and then go figure out how to do it.
Don't just assume that, now that you have a new job, what needs to change is your wardrobe and your hair and your look. What actually needs to change is up here. What do you know? That's number one. Number two, read about leadership and the different types of leaders that there are, because you're leading people. And women, by nature, we're not very good leaders of people. We are very good instructors. There's a difference between instructing and leading. Number three, know your weaknesses. And then number four, know your strengths and harness your strengths.
You need to know your stuff. That's very important. We live in a very, very competitive world. We live in a very, very successful company. And all these factors push you through.
I believe you need to marry someone who is confident enough to handle you at your best. Not at your worst, but at your best. You shouldn't, dim your light for the sake of a man.
How do we make sure that, regardless of the fact that we have busy, hectic lives, it may not be about quantity, but real quality time with your children?
What I did, I went got myself a mentor. I went, sat on somebody's feet who I admire the children. I think she's a good mom, and I learned. And that is not something we do often. We think we can figure this out. How much do you think you can Google? So for me, I believe in mentor-mentee, and I learned.
Enjoy life. I think we are sometimes too stiff. We are too worried about, I can't do this, I can't do that.
True success is not just measured in the net worth. It's not measured by our position alone. It's not measured by education alone. True success is measured in relationships.
Regardless of the stage of life you're in, and now specific to the single parent, figure out who you really believe you are. You know why? Because that would also help you in finding the right person to help, the right male to help mentor your children, to help fill up the gap, if you will, for the male person who is not there in the picture.
What is personal branding? It's how you market yourself and your career as a brand, right? So remember what I said, the first thing, who's the most important person? Me. Once you're happy with yourself and you have the confidence, right, it appears, what does it do? On the outside, it shows. It's always about first impressions. You must remember that. You have to accept and embrace yourself for who you are at that particular time. So embrace and celebrate yourself. It's very important, ladies.
Women struggle a lot with dress code. Smart casual, business casual, formal, cocktail, black tie. Explain to us the do's and don'ts of each.
Cocktail is different. Cocktail, yes, you want to be smart, but you still want to be easy. All right? But as a lady, please don't be like you are the MCA. You enter, from the time you enter, you are in every table. How you doing? I like your dress. I like your glasses. Even your watch, and the man has no watch. Even your shoes, everything, you're the one telling everybody. What you got to do, if it's in a cocktail, when you enter the door, the first thing you have to do is spot a place you will stand.
We must project our personal power and understand you've done a lot of work around branding. Project it. Bring your expertise to the table. Don't hide, don't wait until you're asked. Bring it up proactively.
As a woman who goes all out, in church, I say I stand for a woman. I breathe a woman. I desire that a woman should be happy. you know, in every sphere.
I've been a stammerer ever since I was a small child. And I've grown up in a cocoon, think that I cannot be out there, I can't speak to anyone. This job has been my therapy. I never went for any therapy or anything like that, but this has been my therapy.